Okay, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Your mentor, Nako speaking. Welcome to today's free breakdown session, market breakdown session. And okay, so today we'll be going through some pairs and showing you how to approach the market. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. So here we have USD JPY on our weekly time frame. Just going to do a top-down analysis on it, okay, and what has happened on it in the past tense, okay. So just going to replay this here. Go to the 12-hour chart. Okay, as you can see here, we have USD JPY on the 12-hour chart. Price gave us a break of structure here as we are in a bullish trend, creating our higher highs and higher lows. So immediately when we have this higher high here, we have this higher low here. So we do not want price to break our higher low since we're in an uptrend, okay? So this is going to be our higher low. So since we have this here, we're going to take our golden zone level, place it here. Just see something. Okay, so since we have our golden zone level here, we are going to place our price pushed to the upside a little bit. Okay, we have our golden zone level here. We're placing our golden zone level from our low to our high, and we mark off our area here as the area where we're going to be taking off our entries, okay? So it's going to be our golden zone area. And as you can see, the price just turned just right above our golden zone area. But then what do we do when immediately when price taps us into our golden zone or point of interest? Okay, so what we do is we look for our confirmation entries. Okay, so if price happens that it misses your entry like this, you move to your lower time frame. Let's go to the hourly chart. Okay, as soon as you move to the lower time frame, let's just play price and see what happens. Okay, let me just do this. Okay, so price just turned just right above our golden zone area. So let's just play price. As you can see there, price gives us our confirmation entries, whereby as price was in a counter trend moving towards our golden zone area. Price was in a bearish trend. So in order for price to change trend from a bearish trend to a bullish trend, we need to have a change of character, and that's what we can see we have here. Okay, we have a change of character whereby we have this chart here and we have this break of structure here. Okay, and as you can see, the price just turned just right above our golden zone. So you take your golden zone area again and place it here, and as you can see, price tapped us into our golden zone, and that's where you're going to take your entries, your buying entries from. Okay, So let me just do this. Move to the higher time frame again. Okay, so immediately when you take your entries off your confirmation entries here, your take profits are going to be on your higher time frame high here. Okay, so let's see what price did. As you can see, their price pushed to the upside and took our profit. Okay, so this was a 15-hour trade from our pair USD JPY. Okay, so let me just pause price and see. Move to our daily chart. So as you can see, the price continued pushing to the upside, and after it hit our take profit, continuing in a bullish trend. Okay, now let's just see what price does. Price pushes to the downside, and it takes out our previous higher low, which is where we took our previous entries from. Okay, so immediately when price took out our previous higher high here, we have a break of structure. We have a break of structure, and when price takes out our previous higher low, what do we have? We have a change of character, meaning that we could be moving from a bullish trend to a bearish trend. Okay, we have this change of character here. So immediately when you have this, you're looking to take off our inches of our golden zone entry here. Which also highlights our supply entry, our supply zone here. Okay, so we have this. This is our golden zone entry where we're looking to take off our entries, our selling entries from. Okay, so let's play price and see. Okay, so now we have this. So this is what we have right now. So price tapped us into our golden zone entry, and we have this break of structure here, and we have this change of character here. Okay, we have this break of structure and this change of character. So this is going to be our confirmation entries. Okay, so now let's just play price. Let me just take price back here and go to the lower time frame. So now what happens maybe if you miss the main entry, which is the higher time frame entry. So price when price taps us into your entry, you look for your confirmation entries on your lower time frame. It could be any time frame, but then if your main entry is on the for instance your daily chart, go through your hourly chart and your 2-hour chart to look for your confirmation entries. Okay, so now since we have this, we're looking for something like this so that price can push to the upside and take our confirmation entries from a golden zone here. And here we're looking for something like a church or an SMS, a break of structure here, a break of structure here, and a change of character here. So we can take our counter trend entries to our confirmation entry. Okay, so we're looking for something like this, maybe a demand zone here so that we can push price to the upside to our golden zone entry and push it to the downside. Okay, so now let me just delete this and see what price has gave us. Okay, as you can see, the price gave us this break of structure here, and price gave us this change of character here. One thing you should know is that when price breaks a high with a wick, it's not a break. Price only Okay, when price breaks a high or a low with a weak break, it's not a um it's just a grab of liquidity, meaning that price just wicked out the high or the low. So when price a high or a low is only formed when price is closed above or below with a candle body close. Okay, so as you can see here, price gave us this break of structure and our change of character. So the reason why I just to keep my chart clean. Okay, so price then respected this order block here, and we look into this is where you can take your buying opportunities to your confirmation entries on the higher time frame. Okay, on the higher time frame. Okay, so let's just play price and see what happens. Okay, so price pushes to the upside. So now what do you want? What do you want? Okay, so now price on the higher time frame tapped us into our golden zone, created our break of structure in our change of character, meaning that we could be moving from this bullish trend to the bearish trend we want price to see going in. So now we're going to take our golden zone, place it from our high to our low here, mark off our zone, and that's where we're going to be looking to take our selling opportunities. Okay, so now you can have your golden zone your or your supply zone here on your 4-hour chart. Or you can have your supply zone on your 4-hour chart. This can be a potential supply zone. So to be safe, immediately when price taps us into your golden zone, you look for your confirmation entries. So what you look for is something like this. You look for your confirmation entries, which is a change of character. And also when price taps us into your supply zone, you look for your confirmation entries. Mind you, only one zone here has to be respected and is going to push price to the downside, and this is where you're going to take your profits. Your first profit is going to you're going to take your first profits here, and your second profits on your weekly time frame, your higher time frame setup or analysis. So your second take profit is going to be here at this low here, okay? So that's it for USD JPY. Moving on to Euro AUD, a great top-down analysis here. Let me just remove each and every drawing. Okay, so on Euro AUD here, we can see we have this on the weekly time frame. Let me just go to the monthly. So on the monthly time frame, we can see that we have this beautiful break of structure here, and price tapped us into our demand zone here. Okay, and immediately when price taps us into a demand zone, we're looking for something like this, a change of character, so that price can shift from a bearish trend to a bullish trend. Okay, so once you have a model like this is going to be your break of structure. This is going to be your break of structure, and this here is going to be your change of character. Okay, and you're going to look to take your entries off your demand zone here. Your demand zone here. Okay, let me just remove this. Okay, as you can see here, price tapped us into a demand zone, and we have this beautiful change of character here. We have this break of structure, and we have this change of character here. So now we're looking to take off our confirmation entries of this demand zone here. Okay, but then mind you, this is the monthly chart, so price is going to take a long time to tap us into a demand zone. So if you have something like this, what you can do is scale into your lower time frame to look for your counter trend trades, and so you can push price to the downside. Okay, so let's just go to our daily chart and see what we have. Okay, so on the higher time frame, we have this break of structure and we have this change of character. So now we're going to look for trades so we can push down price to our demand zone here. Okay, so now on what you can see here, we have on the daily chart, or let's just move to our 12-hour chart and see what we have. Okay, so on our 12-hour chart, we have this break of structure here, and we have this. We also have this change of character here. Okay, we also have this change of character here and this break of structure here. So as you can see here, let me just go to the 8-hour chart. We have this beautiful supply zone that has been unmitigated, and price, as you can see here, price has just mitigated it here. Okay, this is going to be our supply zone that we are going to be looking to take off our selling opportunities to the downside to our demand zone here. Okay, so immediately when price taps us into our supply zone, what do we look for? Or any other demand zone or a golden zone, what do we look for? We look for confirmation entries. Okay, so let's just scale down into our lower time frames and see what we have. Okay, so now we can see here we have this beautiful change of character model here. This beautiful change of character here. So we can see here we have this break of structure, and we also have this change of character here. Okay, so now where do we take our entries from? We can place our golden zone from our high to our low here, and this is where we're going to take off our selling opportunities, okay, from our golden zone entry. And as you can see, price has already tapped us into our golden zone. So if you're willing to like risk a lot less when price also, since this is already our confirmation entries, so if you're willing to risk a lot less and increase your risk to reward ratio, when price taps you in into your confirmation entry, you can look for more confirmation entries. So for instance, you move down to your lower time frame entry, your lower time frame, for instance, your 1 minute chart. As you can see here, price tapped us in into our golden zone. This here is our golden zone entry. Let me just find it. Okay, this here is our golden zone entry, and what you look for is more confirmation entries. Okay, so this is going to be your break of structure and your change of character, and you're going to be looking to take your entries somewhere at this zone, maybe your order block or this high here, your order block here, and you're going to take your entries from your selling entries here and push price to the downside. Okay, so immediately when you take your entries from the order block there, your first take profit is going to be at this low here, and your second take profit is going to be here at your higher time frame low. And you can also aim big and target the monthly demand zone as your take profit. Okay, the monthly demand zone as your third take profit, which is here. And this here could be a let me just check it for you guys. From this supply zone to your third take profit, this here could be a 11-hour trade. But then if you take your entries off your 1 minute entry, if you take your entries off your 1 minute order block here and target your monthly low or your demand zone there. Let me just go to the 1 hour and find it. So if you take your entries off your 1 minute confirmation entry here from this supply zone to your, not even your monthly demand zone, to your higher time frame take profit here, this is going to be a 260-hour trade. Okay, so I think we're done with Euro AUD. Let's move on to let's see what we have here. NZD CAD or NZD CAD. Okay, so now NZD CAD has been moving bearishly, so meaning that it's respecting our higher highs, our lower highs, and disrespecting our lower lows. And as you can see here, let me just replay price. Let me just play price back and see what, and show you guys what NZD CAD has been doing. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, so you place your golden zone from your low, from your high to your low, and mark off your golden zone area. Your golden zone area. And now from this golden zone, you're going to be looking to take your selling opportunities from this golden zone here. So let's just see price. So price taps us in. So price taps us in. You have bad network today. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, let me just cancel this replay too since it's tweaking today. Okay, as you can see, price tapped us into a golden zone, and when immediately when price taps you into your golden zone, you look to take your profit at this low here. And immediately when price violates the low here, what you have is you have a break of structure. Okay, you have a break of structure. So immediately when you have this break of structure, you look for, since price is in a bearish trend, you look for more selling opportunities. So you're going to wait for price to retrace back, and you're going to place your fib level from your high to your low. And as you can see, the price gives us a zone, which is this zone here, which is our golden zone level. Okay, and as you can see, price just tapped us in there and pushed to the downside. Okay, so NZD CAD creating on pushing to the downside, creating you're violating your previous lower low and creating your breakout structure. So you continue doing the same thing also. So immediately when you have this breakout structure, you look for more selling opportunities from your premium zone here. Okay, so you take your golden zone level again and you place it here. And as you can see, that highlights a place whereby the market turned from. Okay, so this is going to be a golden zone. And as you can see, their price tapped us into a golden zone and pushed to the downside. Okay, so again, price created a break of structure, and when it creates a break of structure, you look for your selling opportunities by placing your golden zone from your high to your low here, from your high to your low. And as you can see, again, price just turned where the golden zone area is. Okay, and yeah, that's it for NZD CAD. So what we're looking for is that if price uh retraces back to this area here, we'll be looking for to taking our confirmation entries, because we have this break of structure here, and we have this change of character here. So immediately when we have this, we'll be looking to take our entries of this confirmation entry here, and we'll be looking to take our profits from at this low here. Okay, so that's it for NZD CAD. Let's move on to GBP CAD. Okay, the pound CAD. Let me just remove everything. Okay, so for the pound CAD symbol analysis here, so what we have here, what we had is we had this break of structure here, and price respected this demand zone on the daily chart, respected this order block, on the daily chart here. And immediately when price tapped us into our order block, let's just move on to the lower time frame. Okay, at the 12-hour chart, looks beautiful. Created this break of structure here, this break of structure here and this change of character here. And price tapped us into our golden zone level, okay? Into our golden zone level here, as you can see, as our confirmation entries, since price tapped us into our order block entry here, okay? So now what we're looking for is that we can see that price continue pushing to the upside, so and broke our previous high here, creating a break of structure, okay? So immediately when you have that, when you have this break of structure here, you look to take your buying opportunities. So right now I'm looking to take my buying opportunities from this golden zone level here. From this golden zone level here. Okay. And immediately when it taps into my golden zone area, I'm going to look for my confirmation entries, which is a change of character, and take my entries off my confirmation entry to push price to the upside and violate the previous high. Okay, so we're done with GBP CAD. So now for Euro USD here. So Euro USD previously created this bullish structure here, whereby we are creating our higher highs and respecting our higher lows. Okay, so with Euro USD previously we had this break of structure here, and we had this price just tapped us into our golden zone entry here. Okay, our golden zone entry here. Okay, but then what happens if maybe you missed your golden zone entry, or maybe your golden zone entry spiked your stop loss or something? Okay, so what you do is that you look for your confirmation entries. You look for your confirmation entries on your lower time frame. Okay, so as you can see here, Euro USD on the lower time frame created a beautiful change of character, whereby we have this break of structure here. We have this break of structure here, and we have this change of character here. We have this change of character here, and price tapped us into our golden zone level here and pushed to the upside. Our golden zone level here and pushed price to the upside. Okay, so now let's go back to our daily chart, and as you can see, price took our take profit here, and when price takes out our previous high here, we create a break of structure is created, and now we're going to look to take our entries off again our golden zone entry here. Our golden zone entry, and immediately when price taps us in, we're going to look for our change of character to so that we can take our confirmation entries from. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's session. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. So if you can, so I just enabled the chat. So how was the session, ladies and gentlemen? So how was the session, ladies and gentlemen? That golden zone is amazing. Wow, thanks, powerful. The session will be sent in the free group. I'll send the session to you guys. Okay. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for joining the session. Stay tuned for more sessions in the free group. Yeah. Amazing. Thanks, powerful. The session will be sent in the free group. I'll send the session to you guys. Yeah. Thank you guys. Okay. So thank you for joining the session, ladies and gentlemen. See you guys in the next one.